Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss on the second chapter, that is land and soil. So let's begin. First, we will understand what is land. Land, it is a very important resource. It meets all our basic needs of food, clothing and housing. That is all the three basic needs of a human being, that is food, clothes and housing. Everything is provided by land. Not only this, but also it is a habitat for animal life. It regulates water, nitrogen, and carbon cycles. And also, it acts as a storehouse for groundwater, mineral, and fossil fuels. Soil cover is another vital natural resources that makes agricultural practices possible. Without soil, we just can't imagine about agricultural practices. Not only this, but also it provides as a ground for industrial raw material, and also it provides food grain for all the individual. Next, we will learn about the land resources. Land, it covers about 29% of the total area of the earth's surface, and of this small percentage a large part is not habitable because it is either covered with ice or with snow, or it is too rugged or steep, or it can be climatically unsuitable, it can be waterlogged, forested or desert. So these all things doesn't supports our habitable or our survival in these places. Only small portion of this land cover, that is 29% of the total land area, out of this only a small percentage of land is possible for our survival. The quality and distribution of land has a major role in deciding its usage. Next, land, we can divide it on the basis of private land and community land. Now, the land use pattern of a country changes over time due to physical factors, population distribution, development in technology, land tenure, government policy, and other economic and human factors. First one is, we can divide the land into two bases, that is private land and community land. What is it? We will discuss on the next slide. Next is the land use pattern of a country. It changes definitely from time to time because it is due to different factors. 66% of the world population is concentrated in the subtropical and mid-latitudinal zones. Now we will discuss about the private land and the community land. So, private land is the land which is owned by each and every individually, and community land is that land which is owned by the community, that is in common, the land which is in common property for all. Next, we will discuss about land use. What is land use? Land which is used for different purposes such as cultivation of crops, forestry, grazing livestock, construction of buildings, houses, canals, and for mining and manufacturing. So these all different uses of land is known as land use. That is, for what purpose we are using the land, that is what known as land use. Either it can be for agricultural activities or for making settlements or for construction of different kind of buildings, houses, dams, etc. So these all are known as land use, that is the land which we are using for different purposes. Now definitely there are certain factors which affects land use. Now we will discuss regarding that. Now what are the factors? They are basically two important factors, that is physical factor and second is economic and human factor. Now first is physical factor. Under physical factors, again there are certain categories, that is the topography. It affects land use, soil, climate, water, distribution of rocks and minerals. So all these physical factors, it affects land use very effectively. Next, when we talk about the economic and human factors, population distribution, development in technology, land tenure, and government policies are the important human factors or economic factors which again affects land use. Now we will look into this map of the world where you can see that the color of the world, it is different in different places. It is showing that in which place what kind of land use is done. So for the land use map of the world, you can refer to this map. Next we will discuss regarding the land use of India. Land resource. In India, the total land area is about 3.28 million square kilometer. Out of this, 30% is covered with mountain, 27% is covered by plateaus, and 43% is covered by plains. The plains are best suited to agriculture, as we know that the plains are always very good for agricultural development. Mountains and plateaus are always rich in forest and mineral cover. Next, we will see the land use map of India. In this map, you can see that in which place of India what kind of land use is done. So, especially when we are talking about vegetation, when we are talking about water bodies. Okay, so next we will be discussing regarding some other land use of India. India has a very high percentage of arable, that is cultivable land, that is 57%. Now it is entirely the credit of the Indian farmers that only with 4% of area under pasture, that is for cattle grazing, we are sustaining with the largest cattle population in the world. So this was all about India's land use. Thank you.